Good afternoon. Today, we, the YHS Blackwatch blog, will tackle a very difficult and intricate issue that has affected nearly every student at York House School. Yes, the issue of stress. York House students are known to be high achievers in all aspects of school, though it is precisely this fact that the constant schoolwork, the playing of multiple sports, the music lessons, and the endless amount of extracurricular activities that has established that stress is simply inevitable at YHS.
According to the Canadian Mental Health Association, stress can be good in certain amounts. It can motivate us to solve problems, though stress at high levels can have negative effects on people. Stress can cause problems such as insomnia, headaches, chest pains, and many other. Thus, different levels of stress can impact a person's life for better and for worse.
Now, stress is known to be simply inevitable at York House School's culture. We see that stress has evolved into becoming more than just a form of anxiety and coping, but rather we would like to raise a new question to fellow Yorkies. Has stress become a form of competition? Okay. Do you think stress has become a type of competition?
Yeah, I think it has become a competition.
Yes. It's more, yeah, I guess so, but it's more like how did you do on your test, not how much did you study. It's like
it's more like
how
the
did
result.
you do.
I feel like especially at the school you always hear people talking about like, oh my god, I studied for like 5 hours, and then you hear people who are like, oh my god, I slept at 5 and I got like 2 hours of sleep. So you're like, you definitely hear that a lot.
Yeah, at York House especially, there's a lot of, oh, like, what mark did you get? I got this, and, like, it's better than yours, whatever. Not that, like, it's the end of the world if you don't do well on a test, but, I mean, like, there's definitely competition at York House, which has to do with stress and all the things that we face today.
Now, despite the overwhelming amounts of stress at YHS, students continue to perform well under these strenuous conditions. Thus, do students associate stress with performing better at school? Has this new image of being under stress become interconnected with high-achieving students? Let's see the opinions of Yorkies on this topic.
It's just like, you can be really stressed and still get a 75. People
Yeah.
are getting 90s, don't stress. So I think it's just like,
Yourself and how you self-regulate.
and it's like how you perform in like test-taking areas.
Yeah,
I would say so, yeah. I would say
At
so.
York House, yeah.
Yeah, and especially, like, I'm sure everyone's familiar with this. If one person gets stressed, then everyone else gets stressed out because they assume that there's something that they have to do.
We can see that at York House, stress and anxiety is contagious, leading to unhealthy competition between students, such as who has slept the least amount of nights the day before, and who skipped the most amount of meals. So, how can students cope with stress and the pressures that come along with it? Now,
I slept.
Cry.
I cried.
Okay, well, it depends.
Yeah.
If it reaches a certain level, then sometimes crying is the only way.
A lot of crying. Yeah, just being honest, like, it's like for me, that's kind of the way I'm able to release my energy. And also doing, like, activities like I do martial arts, that really, really helps me. Because, like, stress is a lot of tension, so, like, it's a good release of tension for me.
Now, there are many school lectures that provide students a way to maintain stress levels and obtain proper time management. Though, do these talks really settle the stress, or does it add more fuel to the fire?
Like, mindfulness doesn't help everyone. That's not how everyone is able to deal with their stress. And so it can also stress you out more because you're like, wow, in this time I could have done this much work.
Honestly, I don't think they do because stress is all about yourself, right? And I think a big thing is that you can be your own worst enemy when it comes to stress because you kind of dictate how you perform. And I think the way that the school brings it to us, I personally don't find it very helpful for myself.
For the most part, I think there are like very few of them that I find useful more than anything else because I feel like a lot of them are really repetitive.
I would say find something that helps you relax. Sleep.
Yeah. I'd say sleep, eating.
Yeah. Food helps.
Food helps. Maybe just like relaxing, like when you need to. Maybe watching like a show or something.
Yeah, and it's not a bad thing to
Yeah.
like surf the web for like however long you need to.
Listening to music.
Yeah.
Don't study as much.
I don't know. Yeah, get active, hang out with friends. Yeah.
I think So despite the constant competition with stress and grades, we, the Blackwatch blog, believe that students should learn to study in moderate paces, to always remember to take breaks and do activities you love and enjoy, and to seek out people to talk to when you get overwhelmed with stress. I'm Louise.
And I'm Salima.
And we're reporting to you from the YHS Blackwatch blog.
Thank you.